boom. Got 2 more minutes till the show starts. I am just barely on time. I still got some setup to do. But we're about to get into it with Summer Game Fest. I'm going to be streaming this both on YouTube and TikTok. This is the YouTube stream. Obviously, I'm going to start the TikTok stream in a couple seconds. Hopefully everything works. But I'm not really going to be able to monitor both streams well. I'll be able to see chat for both, so that's cool. But I won't be able to fully monitor both streams for this. But we're going to get into it. Summer Game Fest. I'm excited. There's a lot of potential reveals. Splinter Cell potentially. Street Fighter's new DLC potentially. They already revealed the new James Bond game, but there might be some more like gameplay or something from that. And what else? What else? Maybe some Death Stranding. Maybe some Borderlands 4. Maybe some... I think what I'm most excited for is games that we don't already know about. That's what I'm excited for most often. But in order to facilitate this stream, I am going to have to use my phone for... sending out the stream, letting people know I'm live, putting videos in chat, monitoring chat, stuff like that. Because I'm streaming simultaneously on TikTok and YouTube, to make it run as smoothly as possible, I'm not going to be like... I closed out all my tabs. I'm not going to be using a bunch of tabs and a bunch of windows and clicking back and forth between everything and doing stuff on my desktop. I'm going to use my phone to kind of fill in the blank. To do all that stuff, all the busy work and things like that. What do I call it? Housekeeping type stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, whoops. And so firstly, I'm going to post my most recent video in chat, and that is going to be a video I posted earlier today. New main alert in Street Fighter 6 with Elena. She is the newest character, just dropped earlier this week. I think technically she dropped Wednesday. And I recorded with her on Thursday, and the video is up now on Friday, and she's actually a really fun character. Alright, boom. I'll post that in chat. And you know what? While I'm here, I also want to post the Marvel Tokon trailer reaction. If you missed that, that is a brand new Marvel tag fighting game coming next year. It was announced at the PlayStation State of Play, and it looks really sick. So let me put that in chat. All right, and now I think I'm done with that part. So let me just finish setting up, and then we'll get right into it. Plug in my laptop. Laptop is going to be like my confidence mirror, so I can just check the stream out. Okay, cool. If there's anything I missed, anything in chat I missed. And then I think now I can go ahead and start... Oh, let me close this window, and I can go ahead and start the TikTok stream, and then we'll get into it. This window. I was running the AC all day just to make sure it's not too hot in here, but luckily it rained, and so it just generally cooled down. All right. Okay, let's start up the TikTok stream. This one I won't be able to check as much, but I fixed a lot of things from the last TikTok stream. Oh shoot, I gotta add a title and all that. Okay. Now I think I'm ready to go. Damn it, I can't see the full... I fixed a lot of things from the last live stream on TikTok, but for right now, What is bothering me the most is that just the framing. I can't get TikTok live studio in the window the way I want it to. Okay. All right, I'm going live. Cool. Okay, actually, I do have a couple other problems, but we'll talk more about that as we get into it. I can't get it to. Okay, this is good enough. I think this is as good as it gets for the live studio TikTok end of it. I got the window capture to work. I got my webcam to work, even though for some reason the green screen doesn't work right. I do have the webcam. My green screen is keyed out on TikTok, but it's a black background for some reason. I don't know how to change that. But, there's always things to work on. I fixed a bunch of stuff, but now I have new problems on TikTok. But we're live over there. We're live on YouTube. We should be ready to go and get into it. Yeah, the framing was bothering me because it was like I couldn't. What I want to do is have like a small window for TikTok Live Studio and then a small window for YouTube Studio so I can switch back and forth between the two. Also OBS. But this is as good as it gets, so we'll take it. I didn't get my camera to work via USB, but I got it to work via OBS virtual camera, and I'm like, hey, that's good enough. Maybe that's why my green screen doesn't work properly. But what is up, everybody? Boom, it's me, J-Rod, the filmmaker, former film major, frequent fighting gamer from Philadelphia, and we are going to check out Summer Game Fest. It has probably just begun, but I'm on YouTube, so it doesn't start until I start it. Wait, actually, let me make sure I can do that, right? I think I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's like a new thing with YouTube Lives. Some of them work like Twitch, where if you pause it and play, it goes right back to being live. It doesn't play where you left off at. But YouTube is better because it does play wherever you want it to play at. So even though it started, I'm right at the beginning of the stream. I won't miss anything. It starts when I want it to start. And we will be starting very, very soon. Let me make sure I got chat up. Oh, also, let me check one thing real quick on my second monitor. And then we'll be ready to go. So like I said, we have no idea what we're going to get today, but there's a lot of possibilities. I'm more excited for the stuff that we don't know about. I want to see some new game reveals. I want to see some new trailers, unexpected stuff. But as far as what we know about, there might be a tease for Street Fighter 6 new DLC. There's potentially something new for Splinter Cell. Oh wait, I don't want this to. Make sure it's mute. Switch back over. Yeah, so there was like a teaser. Somebody posted a picture of Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. So there might be a new Splinter Cell game remaster. Who knows? I'm a huge fan of Splinter Cell. Oh, cool. People are joining on TikTok. What is up, TikTok people? I'm also on YouTube at youtube.com/itsjrodtv. But yeah, I'm excited for something for Splinter Cell. I kind of want a new game more than anything, but a remaster of the first game would actually also be good because I've never beaten the first game. It's very dated. It's very old, and it shows its age. You don't have things like a waypoint and a mini map and like a normal inventory system. All that stuff was very early. So a remaster would actually come in clutch for Splinter Cell. But I think I would rather have a new game for Splinter Cell. I think that would be better. Either way, I'm excited. Don't know what else to expect. Any fighting game announcements, fighting game related announcements, announcements for fighting games that we already know about, or some new stuff, I'll be excited for. I don't really expect any new fighting game stuff because the Marvel Tokon announcement that we got at the PlayStation State of Play, that is probably like the biggest fighting game announcement we're going to get for a while. And since they posted that at the State of Play, they probably don't have anything else. But if they had like maybe a character reveal or something, maybe like some other special reveal, I wouldn't mind. I would be really excited. Another thing, I'm not going to record any of my reactions because since I'm simultaneously streaming on two platforms, if I record also, I'm going to lose frames 100%. My CPU usage is going to go way up and I'm going to drop frames. So I will just wait until the stream is over and process. Then I'll download that and upload any reactions that I think are relevant. Anything for fighting games, I will upload. If we do get the Street Fighter 6 Year 3 characters, I'll upload that. Anything for games I'm interested in, Borderlands, Splinter Cell, GTA 6, like who knows. But I think we should just get into it. I think let's do this. So on YouTube, let me switch over to the reaction camera. For TikTok, you guys should already be seeing everything all in once. And if you're on TikTok, make sure you guys follow. We are getting closer to 1,000 followers, which is going to be my goal. You can see there is a goal somewhere on there. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe because we are getting closer to 1,000 subscribers as well. We passed 850, and I would love to hit 900 as soon as we possibly can. But I'm ready to do this, so let's do it. Okay, I got audio. It lagged for a minute, but we're good. I believe we have audio on TikTok as well. Let me know if there's any like audio issues or anything over on TikTok. And yeah, so I might, I'm gonna be going back and forth between the two live chats. So I might miss something for a second, but I will see it eventually. And let's just get into it. Let's go right here. 5 seconds from start. Oh, I forgot to send out the live stream. That's what I was supposed to be doing on my phone. So I'm going to start doing that now. But I'll lock in if we, Wait, am I dropping frames? I was for a second. Are we good? Are we back? Hold on, I need to see OBS.
Please welcome to the stage, the creator.
Okay, we're solid right now. Why is the stream lagging, though? Let's put it on 1080 because I don't know why they're lagging. All right, now we're smooth. The man himself, Mr. Keeley, the guy who like owns all this stuff.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody.
All right, we're solid for now.
Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special
Let's
thanks
get into
to
it, Jeff,
Dante. I
man.
was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind
so this is
tour
going to be
of
2
dozens
hours.
Of games from studios
Going
big
until
and
7,
small.
and then they have like
Lego
some other
bricks to puppets,
Legos.
zombies to Marvel heroes. This show has a little bit of everything.
Marvel heroes.
Including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
Are we getting another Tokon reveal?
Gotta have some of
Or is
those.
that a Rivals reveal?
Now, before we dive into the
Or is that
excitement,
like
let's take a moment to
the
recognize
Captain
just
America
how dynamic our industry has
War?
become.
What was the
Here's
name
a
of that
look at
game?
the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
Okay, this is cool, but who
Lots of
asked?
great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since
Repo?
February is Repo, a
Hey, yo.
groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring.
That's cool. I like how there's like AAAs and then there's much smaller games. Yeah.
Like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall.
Claire Obscure, everyone's loving that. I'm not too much into
They might get some
turn-based
nominations at the end of the year.
RPG
We're not
games,
there
but
yet, it is a
I'm happy that people are
monumental
enjoying it,
achievement,
you know?
Earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30
that's sick.
developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers.
Okay,
to
hold on.
forge
My
their
stream
own
looks
path.
funny on
One thing
on
is
mobile,
clear.
but I think that's
With
just my
digital
phone. Yeah,
distribution and engines like
should be
Unreal,
fine.
today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. That's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick
That's what I'm
things
hoping
off
for, you know?
from an independent
I
studio
want to discover
who's
some new
thinking very
stuff.
big.
Why are we dropping
In
frames?
2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart
Pissing
their
me
own
off every
course.
time I see the
Today,
frame rate drop
we're
even a
thriving
bit.
independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament
Because I did close out every program.
Team.
I don't have Premiere open, right?
Let's take
Pretty
a
sure
look
that's closed.
at our first new game
Oh,
announcement.
Premiere's closed. I do have this open, but I'll close that, see if it helps. Okay, what do we got? Probably something I wouldn't play, I ain't gonna lie. Looks like a Souls-like almost, very dark, gothic. Damn, some of these character designs are insane though.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon.
Did they just dap up? Chad, did they just dap? Yeah, you're not supposed to have hands like this in a Souls-like. Oh, I missed that part where he hit the dude with his own sword. Is that a gun? It's a big ass sword. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I would play this game. Doesn't look like my type of game, but this trailer is insane. What the heck? My glasses are always foggy. I don't need anything lowering my visibility. Hey, yo. Bro is a sword. Mortal Shell 2. Coming 2026. I never played the first one. Beta signups? That's always fun.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the
Fortnite.
years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And
Y'all don't have to
tomorrow,
cheer for
Fortnite is
Fortnite.
set to do it again across console, PC, and phone.
Oh yeah, there's a
The
Star
Death
Wars.
Star Super Laser is charged and ready
on,
to
let me adjust
decimate
my
the Battle
camera a bit.
Royale Island.
Shit,
But
wrong
there's
way.
still
There we
hope.
go.
You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event.
2
Death
p.m.
Star
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out
Sabotage.
this live event because I like the Star Wars season. I'm not gonna lie. Just when I think I'm out, they keep pulling me back in. The Mortal Kombat collab was sick. The Star Wars season was good. Next season, I might not be as hyped, but I'll still play, you know, for free stuff.
Hit 'em with everything you've got.
Okay, interesting.
I think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a
Oh, did I not
legendary
post
game
my new
creator
video
who is
on
set
my
to
second
release his
Facebook
latest
page? I
project in
didn't.
just a few short weeks. With each of his games,
Whoopsies.
he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at
Is it-
Summer Game Fest.
I
in
was gonna say
person.
Kojima,
Please,
but-
everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, it is Kojima? I didn't know. I thought he was here before. I didn't know this is his first time here live in person.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
Well, we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、 まあ、コロナを体験したと思うので、
everyone
その
experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、まあ、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well,
To think about the
talking
pandemic?
playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a
Okay.
special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Checking in on TikTok. Welcome everyone on TikTok. Make sure you guys, follow. Like the stream, follow. Say something in chat. Say what's up. Or also, even if you want to just say L's, W's, how are you feeling about the announcements, let me know. I don't know anything about Mortal Shell, so don't really have anything to say about that. And I'm not really into Death Stranding, I'm not gonna lie. I have the free one they gave out on Epic Games, but never played it.
Over here, please.
I still don't. I've seen a lot of people play Death Stranding, and I still don't know what the game is about. So I just never felt like I needed to hop on,
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Is he the protagonist, or what?
I'm a porter.
Aren't we all porters? Isn't everyone a porter,
So thank you. We're good for the day.
I don't know which tab to put on top. I think I'll do OBS on top in case I need to click. Well, actually, I shouldn't have to click anything, to be honest. I'll do YouTube on top and then TikTok right under that. So I can switch back and forth between the two.
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Does that mean they're married, related? Oh, you know what? I do need OBS just so I can see my, oh shit. I can see my CPU usage and my FPS.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Are they mad at each other or what?
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
Yeah, tell us about what this game is.
In DS2, it's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけど、
I can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手に
Bro, spoil the
You
entire
saw the
game
cancer mark on both of their
and we
hands.
still won't know what's going on.
So they have this deep connection and reveals
あの前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけ
time
ど
on DS1, we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的に
Mats.
は彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But this
マッツさん
time,
の代わりという
Neo
この
Did he
will be
die?
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろ
think
うとして、まあ、ルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラクタ
So
ーになったと
Luca
思う
Marinetti was a great actor, and I
心
think
に残る演技も
it was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
あの
Neil,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to
Oh,
give
really?
any spoilers,
It's coming
Yeah, I
that
know.
soon?
brought today.
But there is more to share.
How? I
and,
swear I haven't
we'll
really
have to wait
seen
very
any,
long
like,
to,
advertisement for
learn
it.
more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
あのニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出しま
I'll
す
show you the gameplay scene. of
What
What
Neil.
does that mean?
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Like, I think he's a cool creator, but I just have no idea what any of these games are about. Like, none of the games he makes, I have no idea what they're about.
The Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Why does it keep lagging, too? It's annoying me.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited.
All right, let's
be
get
here
to some
this
more
year.
reveals,
Thank
more
you for
trailers.
following.
Come on.
Now,
Let's
we are
talk
honored
it.
to reveal an exciting new project
Okay.
from Raw Power
Something new.
Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
It's like a battle sim.
So the priests,
So far,
so the Lord commands.
I'm just not. Nothing has engaged me yet. I mean, the Mortal Shell trailer was good. I'm not even going to act like it wasn't good. But I haven't seen anything I want to play yet. So, I'm still kind of holding out.
I saw no more.
Oh, this actually looks nice. Is this going to be like a scale battle sim, or is this going to be like a action RPG?
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace.
Come on, show some
On
gameplay.
this road, there is only death. But that's just my story.
Okay, gameplay.
Go write your own.
Okay, almost gameplay. It looks cool. I think I was worried that it was just gonna be like a large scale sim where you're just like, go over there and fight, go over there and fight. I would like it better if it was like a big battle sim, but you control a character or any character.
Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in
Okay.
the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise.
I've heard a bit about this
Crossworlds
one.
brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF.
Yeah, I've heard about some of these guest characters. Apparently, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Aang from Avatar potential in this game. So maybe SpongeBob and Patrick. Do they show any guests yet? I don't think so, right? Okay, here we go. Is that Hatsune Miku? It is. I don't even know. Oh, the dude from Like a Dragon. From Yakuza. That's cool. Can we stop lagging, though? Oh, Joker from Persona. I'm actually not dropping any frames right now, so I don't know why the stream is lagging. Like, not my stream, but their stream is lagging. I could lower the resolution, but we're already on 1080. Like, bro, that should be enough.
Time for me to win this.
Oh, that's all they're showing us so far?
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Oh my gosh. Sonic himself?
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Oh, he's throwing shots. He's throwing shots.
You can race against all of your friends
Hey,
across all of the platform.
Honestly, this
Lastly,
is where
I
people
have
can
one
kind
more
of
thing
pick at
I'd
Nintendo.
like to show everyone here today. Take a look
Like
inside of the travel
the
room.
best Nintendo games are only on Nintendo. That's why people buy Switch. Oh, they're showing off Steve from Minecraft. Oh, okay. So they are hinting at more guests, but not all.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all.
Boo!
Next, we're excited to reveal
Boo.
a brand new action
was
RPG from
trash.
Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Is this like a brand new game? Is this gonna be like a new? Because we were waiting for like a new, what was it, Bloodborne, and then they did the Dusk Bloods thing.
Time.
Is this another thing in addition to Dusk Bloods?
It heals.
Holy shit, that candle face is kind of sick. Also, there's like the anime styling on these characters, not like a hyper realism type of
For
deal.
our world, it promises only oblivion.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is something brand new IP, but we'll see.
Hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this.
Okay, I think I sent the stream out everywhere. I did Facebook, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram.
Could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
A motorcycle? Hey, yo. So yeah, this is just like the newest Soulsborne, but it has like time-bending, modernized elements like a motorcycle. Code Vein 2. Oh, it's not new. It's a sequel. I don't know shit about Code Vein. Yeah, I'm still in the same place. Haven't gotten any games that like I would probably play, but I still gotta say that Mortal Shell reveal was sick. It's so far the Mortal Shell reveal was the best one, cause that trailer was just so good. Bro just started punching stuff. Very high energy, you know. What the hell? Hold on. Let me check back in on TikTok, see if there's anything happening. Join from my post. Oh, that's sick. Okay, cool. It tells me if I get engagement from the video I just posted. Good to know. Welcome everybody on the TikTok side. Make sure you guys are liking the stream, sharing the stream, and following the account as we get closer to 1,000 followers over there. And also let me know if you're interested in any of the games that are being shown. End of Abyss. Looks fine.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and
Epic
white
exclusive.
world of Rubber Hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire.
Oh,
Developed
Mouse.
by First
I've actually been waiting for this
published
game.
by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game.
I have
and a reveal
anticipated
of
this
a
one.
familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who have been the city.
See, like, look at this. This looks so cool.
Wise guys, fake cheese wheels.
It's like a boomer shooter as far as the gameplay, but the animation style just makes it so unique. And I like that. I like the animation and then the contrast between the backgrounds. Sick. I think I already have this game wishlisted.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all.
Congratulations,
Side.
Troy
Now comes the
Baker, on
announcement of
another
another
job.
ambitious project from this independent Australian developer.
Oh, I didn't
We've
peep
been talking to them for a while about
the
this project, which
spinach.
builds
He
on
ate
their
spinach
recent
and got
launches
strong
of
like
Kill
Popeye.
Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's
Why don't we have a
premium
date for that, though?
real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the
real-time
most
strategy.
iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
I don't know, Final Fantasy or something. I don't know. Oh, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones RTS? What happened to that other Game of Thrones game? I didn't hear about it dropping, but somebody was saying like it was free. Like they just stopped selling the game and gave it away for free. Or maybe that was a demo or something. Trailer dark as hell. I can barely see anything that's happening. I do see Jon Snow and the White Walker, but other than that, I barely see what's going on. Like, if it's RTS, why show us a very close 1v1 sword fight? Just show us like a big scale battle, right? Sell what the game actually is instead of trying to make it look like, you know.
You decide.
Because the other game was an action RPG. The last one, King's Road. So it's like sell King's Road as an action RPG, sell this one as an RTS. Oh, cool. You can kill Jon Snow. And the dragons.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
No way someone is screaming that loud. Like they had no idea what the game was until they had no idea that was Game of Thrones
now it is
until the
time
end.
for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
Okay, global reveal, something new. Mundfish. I have no idea who that is. Space. Retrofuturism? I mean, no, this is like just straight up futurism, but
deny other intelligent beings. It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
why is the narrator talking like that?
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
Wow, this is strange.
The dawn of a new
Kind of looks like Adam Atomic Heart. Oh, it is. Atomic Heart 2. Oh my god, is that your character? Can you be a see-through guy? looks fun. Whoa. Now the first one is on Game Pass. Is this one gonna come to Game Pass? Okay. Robot strip clubs. Drinking little guys. It's like a BioShock Cyberpunk. Is that a Transformer? It is. That's sick. What? Okay, interesting. I mean, it looks fun. I was actually interested in the first one. I just never tried it.
At Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale.
Okay, so he did say retro-futurism, but it's a spiritual successor.
But that
so it's not an actual sequel?
Not all from Munfish today.
Okay, and that's not all from Munfish, everybody.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky.
What the hell?
A giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself.
What the hell?
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Whoa. That looks cool as hell.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself?
Now, what type of game is this going to be? An extraction shooter? Or is this going to be a battle royale? I would prefer extraction shooter or even just multiplayer shooter. But this might very well be a battle royale. There's the like Atomic Heart automaton chicks. Yeah, I'm thinking this is like Atomic Heart battle royale. Where her clothes at? She just put her whole thing in my face. The Cube, Atomic Universe. That's the little guy that they were drinking in the other one.
Little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe.
MMORPG shooter.
Cube you can see there.
That's actually okay.
Edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
I think that sounds cooler.
Right, let's jump into the
or
Marvel
better.
Cosmic Invasion universe.
Oh, I forgot about Cosmic Invasion, bro.
And consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, 15. But so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet.
Bro, who is the chick with the sword? Is that Angela? Is that... She looks like a member of the Nova Corps. Rocket! She-Hulk! Oh my god, why'd you do that to my boy? Yo, she looks sick. I literally forgot about this game after Tokon got announced, but I'm actually interested in this. This looks good. Marvel is cooking as far as games, man. Rivals, Tokon, Cosmic Invasion, Spider-Man games, Wolverine at some point. Oh, what if we get a Wolverine trailer today? That would be sick. Okay, only two new reveals.
This isn't hell.
And already we're on to the next thing.
What is this place?
Is this Onimusha? looks like... I think we already saw this, right? Oh my gosh. I want to refresh the stream, but... I don't want to, like, lose my place or anything. Musashi! The way he said that reminds me of how Remick said Sammy in the middle of Sinners. Sammy! Yeah, that is the Onimusha. I'm starting to be able to tell the difference between a lot of these properties. The Onimushas, the Neos, the Ninja Gaidens, I don't know. Obviously, they're all different, but for someone who has never played them, they all blend. Sick.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced.
I have a notepad here.
At the TGAs. It is
I'll write down anything I'm really interested
will be
in.
Playable this summer at Gamescom.
So far,
now let's completely switch gears. You guys all
nothing,
know I
nothing
love my
noteworthy
puppets,
yet.
And this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios
Puppets?
is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline.
Is this the
Actually,
stop
what
motion
you're
game,
about to
or
see
is
running
this?
completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Arcade fighting, like beat 'em up, or do you mean fighting? Lost Puppet Orphanage. What the? What is this? What is this?
Alright, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
Bro, what is going on?
What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here?
Chat, are you guys seeing this?
Don't waste my time.
What is going on? I gotta see gameplay.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Attaboy.
Red crap burnt toast carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day.
What is that game? Is that all that gameplay? What is this game, bro? Felt that boxing? God, why did he do him like that? I mean, that looks funny. That does look funny.
Super
I was
fun.
laughing
Wish
before
was
anything
that,
even
right?
happened,
All right, well,
right?
next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
I wish they would have shown more gameplay. Sunstring Studio.
White castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound.
Was this like a murder mystery? Yo, what happened to that one game? I think it was called like Honor Among Thieves or something. I could be wrong. Oh, this is like a Among Us type.
Killer N is a murder mystery action game. The
Oh my
killers
gosh.
lurk elusively in plain
Yeah, this is an Among Us like.
Kill someone and a clue will remain.
What?
Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules, But there's so
Oh,
much more
God.
to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents.
Oh, this actually looks like a good streamer
Discover
game.
One of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle.
Oh, and you can escape, so it has a little bit of like Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight in
You
it.
do well to remember. Deceit and deduction are your
That's actually cool.
strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your
Closed
invitation
beta coming soon. Square Enix game. They said something about a Square Enix game coming, so I guess that was that.
Killer in a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix.
24 player? Damn. What?
Using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while. Their recent tech tests prove that
2021?
some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most
Oh, Arc
anticipated
Raiders.
games
That
of
was
the year, and we're
2021 when
excited
they
to share
announced
a
this?
new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year.
I've
Embark
actually
Studios,
kind of
here's
been
the world
interested
premiere
in this
of the
one
release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
because it looks fun. Like, it looks good. This was the one, it reminds me of Star Wars just without Star Wars. Like, it's like the cinematic nature, but also some of the like costumes and armor builds.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm.
But is this a story
Clear
shooter,
your mind of all distractions.
or is this like online?
You don't have to walk this path alone.
I want to say it's. I would prefer if it was like story co-op.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Oh. Online MMO, maybe? I would know if I like did a little bit of research on this one, but I didn't. I kind of just let it pass me by. It looks good though. Like the trailers for it have looked good. They make it look fun. So I'm curious. It's not a game I would buy probably.
October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats
Cool.
to Embark Studios.
Like maybe if it was
All
on
right,
sale, I
game
might
fans,
pick it
now
up.
you can finally step onto the world
But if
of
this was on
Arrakis yourself.
Game Pass,
Dune
I would grab
Awakening
it.
combines
Or,
the survival
you know,
and
download
MMO
it.
genres with a thrilling cinematic story.
Now, this is
It
another
arrives on
game.
PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now.
Dune
with
had me
Steam
slightly
Advanced Access.
interested,
Here is a brand new look.
and now I don't know anymore. I signed up for the beta or the closed beta or whatever it was, but they didn't send me anything, or they did and it went to spam or something, because they sent me a bunch of emails after I signed up, and I swear, like, as soon as the beta emails went out, they stopped sending me emails, and as soon as the beta was over, they kept sending me more emails. So it's like, bro, did I miss something, or was that just your guys' way of saying no, you're not in? Damn. What? Is that not set tripping? I think that's set tripping. I don't think you're supposed to team up with those guys. Or maybe you can be one of those guys. I just wanted to fly a Thopter, you know? That's really it for the gameplay. I don't really care much about the game and like the survival elements. I just wanted to get in a Thopter, fly it around, and then be done. Oh, they split up. She became a soldier, and he said, I'm out of here. Oh, what is he gonna become? a religious zealot, and then they're gonna meet back up and have to fight. Whoa. Sick. I kind of want to mine spice too, you know? Like, I don't know why. If they would have sold this a little bit more as like a sim game, where like mining spice is the crux of it, I think they would have got more people interested. No, I'm actually lying. They would have got me more interested outside. What was that? What did she just do? Now they're finna 1v1. May thy knife chip and shatter. Head start now available. Launch June 10th. Oh, I can play now on Steam. If I buy it. Damn, and they didn't even wait. They moved right on to the next thing. I think when he doesn't announce the game, it's something that they've already revealed, but they're just showing a new trailer for it. Because I kind of remember this one. I think. If this is the game I think it is, then I remember this. Was that the Game Awards where they showed this one? Okay, no, wait. I think I'm wrong. Isn't this the one where there was like a sideways building or something? The gameplay is throwing me off because I don't think they showed gameplay really last time. And there's no building, so maybe this isn't the one with the sideways building.
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
Bro, I'm getting tired of the stream lagging.
To save what remains of our broken worlds.
Get it together, Summer Game Fest. Damn. I can put it on auto, but I don't want to like. I don't want it to drop to 360p. Chrono Odyssey. This could be the game I'm thinking of, but I really have no idea. Thought I would remember the title, but apparently not.
But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
Now, what the hell is this?
Whatever's coming next will not be easy.
Is this a Hoyoverse?
I will never forget my cause.
Sometimes you're looking at a game like, oh, what's this? And it's like, psych, this is just a Hoyoverse game.
Filling that dark tower with light. What happened while I was out?
Okay, or this could be like a
The victors show no mercy to
Atlas RPG or something like that.
Despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. I never doubted that you'd end up here. I'm merely curious.
It looks a little better than the Hoyoverse, I'm not gonna lie, but oh, you know what? Then it's Wuthering Waves, which is like Hoyoverse-like. If it's not, if it's not considered a Hoyoverse, it's close enough, I think.
Such a tiny nuisance.
Okay, this is a Metroidvania type beat. We are about an hour in, so we made it to around the halfway mark. Nothing is really standing out to me yet. There are some good trailers so far, but no, not really any games that I'm looking forward to, you know?
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Wait, another stop-motion game? Because this isn't the one they announced on the PlayStation State of Play. Not the last State of Play, but the one before. Another stop-motion game. And then there's South of Midnight, which is not stop-motion, but it has like a stop-motion stylization, you know? for 2. Oh, cool. It's like a 2D platformer, but it has cool little 3D moments in it.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
This looks actually really cute. I can't even hold you. That look cute. That look cute as hell. Probably another like pretty good streamer game.
What a really unique
considering it's a co-op.
This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry.
Okay,
in
Mafia: The Old Country. I am interested in this game,
Hangar 13.
but
a gritty mob story set in the
I don't think they're
brutal
going to show me
underworld of
anything I didn't already know
Sicily.
about this one.
Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
I do want to play this. I'm about to finish Mafia 2 today, and then I can start Mafia 3, and then I'll be all caught up. But I watched the PAX East presentation, so I think I know everything about this game already.
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to, teach them a lesson. Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it is.
I think this is going to be a really good story, but I am curious of how it's going to play, how the gameplay is going to be, because it's a modern Mafia game, but it's, I mean modern as in it's a new game. It's on current gen stuff, but it's back in time as far as the guns and the weapons you'll be using. Damn. So what is the pace of combat like? There is like a knife fighting aspect,
We do not always get to choose what we do.
which I think is sick.
We can choose who we are.
But how is the gunfighting going to be as well, you
And
know?
who are you, Enzo?
Cool, cool, cool.
And if you thought that guy was
And
a
I think
stud,
this
just
one's
wait till you
dropping,
see this next game.
Uh,
Lego Voyages
Mafia
captures
Old
the
Country is dropping
creative
at
hands-on
50
spirit
bucks,
of
if I remember
classic Lego
correctly,
play
which
and will
is
also support a
good.
friend
That's really
pass,
nice, especially
just
for like a
Split
2K
Fiction.
game.
Here's the first ever look.
And look, this is the dichotomy, right? Like, Mafia Old Country is allegedly dropping at 50 bucks, and then Borderlands 4 has no idea what price they want to drop at, and they're like, it might be 80. Bro, don't make the game 80. Don't make the fucking game 80. I'm willing to give up 70 for Borderlands 4 because I really want to play it. Don't make it 80. If it's 80, I either won't be buying it immediately or I'll have to buy it from a reseller so I can get a deal on it. But if you make it like 70, 60, I'll buy it straight from Steam. I don't, you know, it's a nice price. What the hell? You playing a single Lego bricks? A physics platformer for Lego bricks. Oh, that's cool. You never get to become more than one single stud brick. Wait, is this the Queso game? This is the Queso game. You get to be a 1x1 Lego piece. Yeah, I'm crying. You never get to become like any bigger of a piece. You're forever a 1x1. Bros build like a 1. I gotta write that down. I might make an edit of that. Somebody in the crowd is going
Hello,
crazy.
Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds.
I don't know.
And
I have no
weirder
idea
characters.
who. I can't.
And
Off
while
top.
I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today,
Squirrel suits, science smarts.
I'm thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the
Oh,
Dials
Sandy.
of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Dice of Destiny. What type of game is this?
Great evil would emerge. However, a brave
and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his
This Tiny Tina's Wonderlands with Nick characters?
ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers.
I compare every like D&D adjacent game to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Oh my god. Inactivity detected. What the hell? Why did TikTok Live Studio make noise? Complete verification? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's been almost 2 years since players first.
It says I'm inactive. Like, what am I supposed to do?
The city of Krat from disease
Oh my god.
and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of
I have to
P.
do a
It
captcha
transports players
to
back in
remain
time
live
with
on
new
TikTok?
characters,
What type of
environments, and,
bullshit?
of course, opposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Okay, I did it. Now I can stay live. Thanks, TikTok. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hate TikTok. Not the app. I don't hate the app. I hate the live experience. The TikTok Live Studio sucks. A lot of things about the live experience just is not it. But you know, I'm doing it for like discoverability, branching out, trying other platforms. What the hell is this? But yeah, kind of like, why do I have to be active? What would I even have to do? There's nothing to do over here. Shout out to everyone over here on TikTok pulling up, but there is literally like nothing to do. Shit. And now me just being in TikTok Studio is making the stream skip more than usual. Okay, I wanted to bid about that Nickelodeon thing because they didn't even show anything. Like, I get that they didn't show any gameplay, but they didn't even show like what the character is actually going to look like in the game. They gave us like a stop motion web novel type look at SpongeBob, and that didn't put any sort of confidence like that didn't assure me even slightly, even a little bit. So I don't know what their goal was with that, but I don't think that game is going to be pretty good. But you know, it's Nickelodeon. Most of their games suck. So I wouldn't be surprised if also that one does. Oh, that was for Lies of P Overture. Cool. Available today. I never played the first one.
Yes,
I wanted to play the demo
Overture is
too,
available
but
today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest.
What?
I think you might get a kick out of this announcement too.
are they just saying things? Like, are those just buzzwords? Or is this really going to be Doki Doki meets Silent Hill? What should I order for dinner, folks?
I sit at the front of the dinner table.
I'm thinking what I got last time from this place was like a fish hoagie. Kind of wanted to get that again because it was really good.
Plates of food.
Fish hoagie with some cheese fries, I think. Plates of pain. What is going on with this?
Beautiful. Broken.
So I gotta plug my phone in.
Flowers. Plates. The garden is lush and green. Dinner's ready.
What was that?
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed.
What does...
I will bloom.
Doki Doki plus Silent Hill even mean? Like, what type of game? Visual novel horror action? What?
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its
Plates
Blade
of
and Soul
Pain.
universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get what I had last time, but this place looks like it has a lot of options. Oh, I could get fried rice. Their fried rice was good. But I think I want fish hoagie. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Cheese fries. Damn. Let me do no cheese. Alright, cool. I ordered food, y'all. DNF. I want to say DNF Duel, but no. I think we're done with Duel. I think it's just DNF now at this point. I mean, hey, could be DNF Duel 2. You never know. But it's likely just a dungeon fighter game. What? Wait. This is a One Punch Man game? I could have sworn that was the Berserker. Oh, it's just a collaboration in like some mobile game or something. Damn, that was unfortunate. How come I can't see my own live stream when I go on TikTok? I think I had to pull it up like on the app on desktop or something last time, but shouldn't I just be able to see it? Guess not. Guess that's too much to ask for. Okay, I'm actually getting sleepy. Not literally, but none of these past couple reveals have actually excited me. So come on, let's get something. Let's do something. Hey, TB chillin', I see you. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. We are about halfway through Summer Games Fest, and I'm getting a little bored. Oh wait, Witcher, hold on. Oh wait, no, not Witcher.
5.6 is available today.
What is this? Oh, this is an Unreal demo or something. Oh man, I'm chilling. I'm doing pretty good. Summer Games Fest could be better. You know, it's slow so far, but I'm happy to be watching it either way.
In real time.
And happy to be streaming on TikTok too, because this is my first real TikTok stream, you know. It's a little janky. There are some problems, but yeah, man. But I'm glad to see you here in chat, though. Shout out to you. Thanks for pulling up. I want to see something good though. I want to see some games that are like really hype.
force of nature.
Like, there's a potentially a Splinter Cell game to be announced.
Across continents.
Where is that? Oh, this is a new Jurassic World.
It is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope.
Did they show Resident Evil 9? No, I haven't seen any Resident Evil. I am about a couple minutes behind, so it is possible that that could be coming up soon. But I have not seen it yet.
Find a way.
God, if the stream doesn't just completely die. When I switch back and forth between all the different software, the stream lagged a little bit, so I gotta leave it there. Okay, we're good. Oh! Bro was just speeding through the park. Jurassic World Evolution. How many of these Jurassic World games have they made? Because I've seen at least
I'm Celia
one or two
from
other
Yacht Club
ones.
Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Oh, Shovel Knight, folks.
Today,
Okay, this could be
I'm
hype.
thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Oh, we've heard of this one
continues
before.
our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming.
There were some okay trailers.
A whip-wielding
The Mortal
Hollower,
Shell one
the
was
world
good. That
through
was the first
danger
trailer.
and
The Atomic
unraveling
Heart
mysteries of
trailer was
Mortal
actually pretty
Silence.
good. And the second
A
game.
decade ago, we
from
unearthed
them.
a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
But I want more. Like, a lot of these aren't bangers. And it's like, obviously some of these games are for different type of people. Everything's not for everyone. But I need some more, like, hard-hitting bangers, you know? Bro, they announced this game, like, years ago. Because they announced this when the G4 reboot was still around. Launching October 31st and a demo out now. So we finally got a date for that one. Looks okay, but I want more bangers.
All right. This is a special one.
Bro, the
Next
new
game
Marvel
comes
fighting
from a
game,
well-known
Tokon,
developer that has done
that looks sick. I want to see more reveals like that. That was
Bossman, everyone.
that was a really, really good reveal. And I wish that they wouldn't have showed it off at PlayStation State of Play, so they could have showed it today. Because that would have got me hype, you know?
Hey, Jeffy.
I want something hype like that.
You're reading this,
But
it
yeah.
means three things.
That new Marvel game looks
Number
insanely
one,
good.
You're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma.
What is this?
B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably.
Is this
A
the
wet one on
Daredevil?
lips,
Oh yeah, this is the
comma,
Deadpool VR
wait.
game.
All right, let's take a look.
This is the Deadpool VR game. I've heard rumors of this, but this is our first look at it.
Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple.
A Red Band VR trailer? I
Sim experience.
didn't know that was possible.
Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter.
Oh, you can throw the gun and catch it back? That's sick.
You'll care for exotic.
Hey, yo, you get like a gravity gun.
And this
Oh.
with Hip Hop Satan. Oh.
God, I'm tired of the stream lagging
He
though.
deserves this big time. This guy is a total diddly. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in
There you
VR.
go. Oh, Omega Red.
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit?
Hey, yo.
Craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa.
This doesn't look bad for a VR game. It actually looks pretty good, and it looks a lot like that last Deadpool game that came out a long time ago.
Next year at last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast.
But you know, I won't be playing it because I don't have a VR Meta Quest.
Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer.
That was an okay reveal, but you know, time is ticking, and I just need them to drop something really big, really energetic, you know. This is the new Dying Light. What's called the Dying Light: The Beast. This looked kind of sick when they first revealed it. It looked like Dying Light werewolf, but I don't know if that's really what it is. So we'll see.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Okay. That dude was ugly.
I don't care how high his walls are, how big his army is.
Whoa.
That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took for me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
Do you not turn into a werewolf in this? I thought you turned into something. Oh, that's pretty soon. But this is like, honestly giving us a lot of games that we already knew about, and we're finally getting like release dates. I think that's why it's not as hype. I want to see more new stuff, and I want to see more surprises.
Fucking kill him.
But yeah, it's more like release date reveals, you know.
There's the big news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up.
I don't want this.
Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur,
Oh, it's
and Annapurna Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
I'm not getting any like bangers yet.
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
We need more bangers. Turn up the heat a bit, Jeff. Damn, we've only got about 30 more minutes.
At the end
I think whatever they end on is going to be a big reveal. Probably, hopefully.
it's time to look back.
But I don't want to wait until the end. I want more. Show like what happened to Skate. Show more Skate. We haven't gotten a, anything for Street Fighter 6 yet.
Pigs, darling. Shit.
Hey,
This year, experience a retrospective.
give
like
us some
no
more.
other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
The way they run is strange.
And with the soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself.
Show us this, whatever the Splinter Cell game they were teasing is. I need that.
But the hits.
That.
I trust you have seen it.
What is this?
A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
And just getting started.
I don't mind if there's only like 2 or 3 games that I'm interested in, but I haven't really found those 2 or 3 games yet, so they need to turn it up some.
Savor each moment.
We need more.
Now, get ready.
What do y'all think? Let me check YouTube chat real quick.
We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future.
Bro, the TikTok live studio is just like glitching out. Wait, what is this? Live chat is down here, so what is this tab here that's just like hanging over it?
Guardians of the sacred tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco.
That was weak.
Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin.
I'm getting
on
more
Eastern
and more like
mysticism.
irritable as time
Next,
goes
we
on.
want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
Axe of Blood. Is this, if this is like a Midnight Fight Express, then it'll be good, because that was a solo developer. Oh, even more graphic fidelity. Okay, hold on. This could be the reveal I've been waiting for.
The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
It kind of does have Midnight Fight Express vibes, but a little bit more realism. I'm mixing between Midnight Fight Express and Seafood. Okay. Looks hard hitting. Ooh, a little bit of parkour. Oh, come on, stream. Please. Don't do this now. I finally found a game I'm interested in. I need you to stop lagging. Alright, I'm just going to refresh. Hopefully this doesn't break everything. But this needs a refresh because it's not doing well. I am about minus 10, 11 minutes just in case it goes back to being live.
Stop. All right, now.
Okay, it did go back to being live. About right here. Cool. Maybe I should have refreshed a while ago because that lagging was really messing up some of my reactions. But we haven't really had anything worth a reaction yet, so maybe this is the first one that I'm actually interested in. What's this called? Bloody Axe? Oh, you get guns? Yeah, this is very much Midnight Fight Express, but better graphics. And Midnight Fight Express was actually really good for its graphics. Oh. Axe of Blood. I thought it was AXE of Blood. Not Axe.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade.
They got another beat 'em up? This isn't the Power Rangers one, is it? Wait, Universal. Three rival gangs. The vegans, the robots, the demons. What IP is this? Oh, it's Scott Pilgrim. Oh, I guess I should have known when I saw vegans. This actually doesn't look bad. This is pretty good. Seven playable characters. Okay. We're building some momentum. Acts of Blood looked good, and then this doesn't look bad either. So
Scott Pilgrim's back with
let's
his
start to
fist
build
flying
up
in
from
a
here.
brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special
Where are you
message
going?
from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Okay, maybe this is the Resident Evil reveal
Ah, there you are.
after this.
Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things.
Village sale.
Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Oh, there's an all-around Capcom sale. I guess that's why Street Fighter 6 DLC is on sale right now. They didn't have to do that. Hey, yo, they got to show you what type of game this is, you know. If you're a boobs and butts game, you got to let the people know. Hey, if you want to play a game but you want to goon a little bit, boom, here's where you do that at. This is what, First Descendant? The First Descendant Breakthrough. Is that a DLC? Is that a different game? I don't know.
Humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
What is this?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Hey, yo. Why did he blow that off like that? Okay, Scum came out a while ago, so this is what, Scum 2? Hey, yo. Excuse me?
Your hard just got harder.
Scum version 1.0. Okay, so it's the same game. It's just the full launch. The game has been in... What? The game has been in beta the whole time? It's kind of insane that they just put, like... I'm not even going to say it out loud, because they might end the TikTok stream if I say that. But they just put butts in our face.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feet on.
What is this? Mind's Eye?
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Or is this that other game? Anywhere, Everywhere? I think this is Mind's Eye, right? Yeah, this is Mind's Eye. Yeah. Once I saw that car, I don't remember it. But I don't even know what type of game this is. I've seen people comparing it to GTA. Hitman X Mind's Eye coming in summer. Is that fire?
I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive.
We can't wait for you to discover Mindside.
I don't know what
launches
the game
on June
is.
the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
So I would say it's a
this week
narrative. Hey, yeah. I'll say it's a narrative action
this week you finally
shooter.
revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were...
Oh, they're doing
powerful.
Mind's Eye and First Light.
It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Wait, they're updating Hitman? Ain't this game old as hell?
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind.
Oh, buddy from Casino Royale.
Underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper.
Do you have to beat
Unusual
him
name.
at poker?
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Okay, but all of this and we still haven't gotten any like gameplay for the 007 First Light game.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year.
How is it just around the corner?
Hitman
You've
is
just
live
revealed it
right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Wow, cool. I wanted this to be about First Light. They're like burying the lead on First Light. First Light is the new game.
Thank you for joining us.
Show off some of that. Something. Show the trailer again.
But you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk.
They're losing me. They almost had me.
Unpredictable.
They were building the momentum and then they lost me
let's
again.
just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
What happened?
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale, while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills. And the mission
My
will be
problem with
handled
this
in
reveal
very
is they're not showing the new games. Mind's Eye is new and First Light is new, but we're showing Hitman.
So
I like the DLC idea, the collaboration.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
But I want to see the new. We don't want to see
He's always like 2 steps
the
ahead
old.
of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, we know how Hitman
When do we get to
works.
play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well,
Cool.
Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate
007
that.
First Light, the brand new game that they haven't shown anything from here. Why did they give PlayStation State of Play the reveal,
Party game coming later this year.
and then
It will
this
delight
reveal
Lego
wasn't
fans made with over 1
anything?
million Lego bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigures.
I don't know, y'all. It's looking like an L. There's not a lot of time left for them to to shape up to fix it. We're about to be in the last 20 minutes and it's looking like an L.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most.
Okay, Mario Party, but with Legos.
Will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Wow.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Sorry, but they are definitely losing me.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Like, I'm fading more and more as time goes on.
Wow. We've got all that and more in...
Getting less and less interested.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venturing into the most treacherous region of
20
space,
players.
hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce
A lot of
the game will
multiplayer
launch
games.
on July 24th for PC,
And a lot of games in
PlayStation
beta.
5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means.
Encourage your
to get
viewers
into
to
some
send
serious
gifts and thank them for
space
support. Well, thank you guys for your support, but don't feel like you need to send gifts. I know that's how TikTok does it, but maybe TikTok should have better like live streaming support before they ask for gifts. What the hell is this? Okay, so you're on different ships. But there's shooting. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna let them cook with this one. It looks goofy, but it has potential.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying.
What the fuck is up with their screen, bro?
Is that the artifact?
Stay with me.
So this is kind of like an extraction shooter type deal. But it has these space elements. This doesn't look bad. It could be bad, but it could be good as well.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios.
I'll let them
the
cook
team
on that.
behind the
Our problem
Guacamelee
too
series,
is
and
none of the
Nobody
games
Saves
get
the
time to
World.
breathe.
They're making a
You gotta
full
go
3D
straight
game
into the
that can be
next
played
thing.
alone
And even
or
if you have a
with
good
friends
game,
in co-op.
the next
You can
one
find
might
out more
suck,
during
and they have
Day
to
of
go
the
right
Devs
into the next
right
one.
after
So
the show. But for now, here is the global reveal.
they're kind of stepping on their
Right.
own toes in that sense.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power,
Hey, yo.
consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight.
Buddy out here consuming the brains of the living.
I see.
Check on YouTube.
Should you fall,
Alright, cool.
pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted. I didn't actually see any of the gameplay. I was looking away at that point, but meh. Doesn't look like
There's
my type
more
of
Blended
game.
coming up right after the show and Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game.
We're
from
running
Team
out
Cloud.
of time,
It's
bro.
a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable
Didn't
monsters
Munfish
and
make
visceral
the
dismemberment.
earlier two games,
Here
Atomic Heart and the other one? Yeah, another Munfish. Hey, I like their other two reveals, so maybe this one will get me back interested. What the hell? Never mind. Okay, it's like a horror FPS survival type beat. So yeah, not really my type of game. But the other two Munfish games actually looked good, so I'll give them the credit. Okay. Why you let him throw that at you? What the fuck? What? Like, I'm not into horror games, so none of this looks like fun to me. It looks cool in a lot of ways. What the hell? But none of this looks fun. Like, why would you want to play this? It's just nightmares. Nightmares around every corner. Is it running with the phone? Oh, it's a little Titan baby or something.
Poor little babies. All right.
Hey, yo.
Break is one of 2025's
Like,
most
who had a
anticipated
nightmare and
shooters,
was like, you know
with
what?
Previous beta
I want to
amassing
play
over
that.
300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi
Okay,
universe
Mecha break.
pilot, powerful
Mech
mechs,
game, nothing
immersive
new.
aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer.
I feel like one thing they could save time if the game was already announced and the trailer is only giving us the release date. You could make it a really short trailer. You could be like, Mecha Break comes, boom, show a little bit of action, and then move on. It doesn't make sense to take up time for like games that we already have seen a bunch of times. But you know, they probably don't have other reveals, so they give time to whoever is available. Because we're in the last like 15 minutes. I'll say the last 20 minutes because we are a bit behind the mainstream. Wait, this doesn't look like the gameplay. This is like completely cinematic. And stylized. See, like that was a really long trailer for a game we've already seen, and none of that was gameplay.
Traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by
Is this
a
Grounded?
small 8-person studio.
Oh, it's something
this
new.
Is Infinitesimals.
They kind of showed a teaser of this, didn't they? Infinitesimals.
Mechanicals approaching.
Yeah, they did show like a teaser of this.
must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting
What?
to join is no more.
Wait, this looks kind of cool. Wait a minute. Oh, it's probably going to be an Epic Games exclusive, though. Because it's published by them. What? This actually goes kind of hard.
Whatever it takes, we fight a way.
Sick. Yeah, look, no Steam on there. And the thing is, whenever a game is Epic exclusive,
2026
I just completely ignore it
30th
for a year or
anniversary of
two,
a
and then it's going to be
legendary
free
video
eventually.
game franchise that I think we all know.
Then when it's
very
free,
well.
I'll get it, add it to my library, and never play it. Okay, wait, what's this? I wasn't listening.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, this is the new Resident Evil?
Happy birthday to you. Birthday. Happy birthday.
Wait, but there's Lady Demonstru. So is this new?
To you.
Or is this...
Early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
This has to be new, because they already talked about like the sale and the past games and all that, so...
皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
They have to have a trailer or something, right? What? Oh my god, I am trying so hard for this entire stream to not be an L.
Share more leading into the anniversary.
And it seems like they don't care. They don't give a fuck.
For the next big update for a beloved franchise.
It seems like they're like, you're gonna watch it anyway, so who cares if the stuff is good or not? Just take it. Just watch it and like it, or pretend to like it, because it's not going good.
Let's rumble.
There have been good moments, and then it just kind of... Wait, what? This isn't Street Fighter, is it? No, that's Buddy from King of Fighters, right? No, this is Street Fighter. Alex C. Viper. Why would they announce it like this? Ingrid? Who is that? Is she new? What? This is the Street Fighter announcement, bro? And Sagat? What? Okay, show us the actual characters, because this live action is not it. Oh, they're showing gameplay! Sagat gameplay and the new stage? He actually looks sick. What? They kind of went over that a little too fast, bro. They spent way too much time on the live action part and not enough time on the reveal. Should I go back now? Okay, I'll wait, I guess, and then go back. Bro, they're shooting themselves in the foot. They're shooting themselves in the foot with these reveals. Because that was one of my most anticipated reveals of the night, and I didn't even know it was there. I didn't know it was happening. I'm kind of pissed. I am kind of pissed. I think that reveal was not as good as it could be. What is this, a hero shooter? Oh, is this a capture the flag focused hero shooter? Man, games have kind of abandoned capture the flag. It used to be like such a big part of games. So I wouldn't mind if this focused on CTF. Oh wow, yeah, it has like ults and abilities and stuff like that, but is he dead? Okay. Last flag. This one has some potential. This has some potential, I'll be honest.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag.
It literally
set in
stepped on the
1970s.
Street Fighter 6
The closed
reveal.
alpha will be starting later
So
this
it kind
year.
of pissed me off.
Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China.
I can't believe
by
they
Lenzi
did that for the
Wuchang
Street Fighter reveal,
Fallen
bro.
Feathers,
That was
which is
so
launching on
underwhelming.
July 24th. Here's a look.
And it's like this entire stream is shaping up to just be very underwhelming.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends. What will it take to finally awaken you?
Okay. I guess. Wuchang, Fallen Feathers. I highly doubt that they're gonna get my interest back before the end of the stream. I think they kind of have permanently lost me. Considering that the Street Fighter reveal came and went, I think they lost me. Method Man. Oh! Wait, the Wu-Tang RPG that they teased? Okay, hold on. Never mind, I'm back. I'm back. Never mind, folks. We're back. Oh, come on. Show more. Presented by Ghostface Killer. Wishlist now. Yo, whoever that guy is, he's so close to the mic.
Calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang: Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has
I'm
new
interested.
updates,
I'm interested in that. I can't even lie.
and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate
That
SGF,
one pulled me
you
in.
can take advantage of double XP.
Okay, now I think after that, now I think I'm uninterested. They're not gonna get me back. They had me for a second, and they could have had me longer. I think there should have been a little bit more gameplay in that, or just a little bit more something, showing us a little bit more.
Adaptability, their greatest weakness.
But yeah, I want to play a Wu-Tang game 100%. I have the Wu-Tang game, the Wu-Tang fighting game. I played it on New Game Alert a couple weeks ago. And you know, Wu-Tang, they can make some games. I ain't gonna lie. Guild Wars. But yeah, I'm trying, like, what else could they reveal now to kind of get me back interested? I still want to see the Splinter Cell, whatever Splinter Cell is. Now, it's possible that that tease was not founded, you know, like someone just posted that just because. But I think we got the Street Fighter, we got Resident Evil. Well, no, we didn't get Resident Evil. They just said something soon for Resident Evil is coming. So that was disappointing, but we did get Street Fighter. We barely got First Light. That was underwhelming as fuck. I think the Splinter Cell thing is really all that's left to anticipate. I don't think we'll get any other fighting game teasers here. Okay, this is a commercial. Let's fast forward a bit. This is an Epic Games commercial. Nintendo Switch 2 commercial.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Mouse was cool. I think there were a lot of games that were cool, but most of those games we didn't get enough of, you know? Should have got more of Mouse. Axe of Blood was fine. So actually, let me write down the Wu-Tang game so I don't forget. This has a similar, like, what they call it, rubber tube animation style. But it looks a little strange.
Huh? Get well soon.
Like, these characters look a bit off. Okay, it's a 3D.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Interesting.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Nah. It looks cool. I appreciate the art style, but doesn't look like something I would play. Into the Unwell. Maybe I'll try the beta or something. Splitgate. Alright, so it's officially 7 now. So the stream has like kind of ended, but since we're like 10 minutes behind, we still got some other things to say.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing
Bro bought the
community,
Splitgate Blick with him?
2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Okay.
With Splitgate 2,
my problem with Splitgate 2 is Splitgate 1 was not out for long at all before they came out with another one.
So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger.
Also,
Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Okay, Splitgate BR. What about a story mode? You know, maybe throw a story mode in there for someone who doesn't want everything to be multiplayer. Like the games he mentioned, Halo, Titanfall, they're great multiplayer online shooters, but they also had really good story modes so that like both communities could come together. Okay, so, and Splitgate BR, that's separate from Splitgate 2? Oh, yeah. This is like the Warzone to Call of Duty. Yeah, you got chests, you got everything you would expect, right? Sniper. My thing is, I've seen like pros play this game, and it's way too much. It's way too overwhelming for me. I'm not good enough at just normal shooters, arena shooters, for me to add the portal elements in there. Oh, is that a revive? Hey, yo. Looks like a good trailer, though. I'm just curious of, like, is this a completely separate thing from Splitgate 2? And if so, why? Did he hit him with a basketball? Okay, no, it says Splitgate 2, play free now. So I'm assuming it's all one package, right? You
Now
get
we
the
are honored to
arena
showcase the
multiplayer
latest
and you get the
project from
VR.
talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
RGG, is this the Virtua Fighter people? No, that's like something else, right? Can't remember the name off top. Or maybe it is. Is this the Project Century? Because that actually looked pretty good last time they showed this off. So if this is Project Century, I'm interested. Oh yeah, this is I wonder if it's gonna have an official title or is it still gonna be called Project Century? Hey yo. God damn. You just gonna let him hit you with the Molotov like that? Hey, yo. Looks violent. Brother, I am actually tired of this TikTok inactivity thing.
Don't I look like one?
Do I have to leave it on like the top layer?
So, what are you then?
That better not like. Okay, it's still called Project Century. Wait, no, it's called Stranger Than Heaven. That wasn't a bad reveal. Not at all.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises
Wait,
are surely.
how did they just change the time period?
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement. To
One final global game? Okay, so this,
Today we've showcased
either this
a lot
is
of
Splinter
projects
Cell
from teams around the
or
world,
Splinter Cell
including
wasn't real.
Many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed,
What do y'all
we
think
are
this
so
is?
deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
You about to cry? It just better be that good. Okay, as hype as he was, I was not expecting it to start off looking like this. I would actually like it if this is the new Splinter Cell. But I don't know. I'm not feeling that. It could be because we haven't seen Splinter Cell in years, so like the, you know, upgrading the animation style
Grace. Grace.
could make it look way different, but
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
like the way he talked about it, I didn't expect normal dudes in the FBI office, right? Like, where's the scale to this? Are they going to space in this? Who has superpowers? Time travel? Where is the scale?
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
That's a horror.
Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Or is this Resident Evil? And they just kind of...
I know. That's where your mother was murdered.
Switch it up. What? Why would you... That don't make sense.
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. But I need you to get over it. For the sake of the premise of this game.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. It's definitely horror. I don't see the scale that he was talking about yet.
Please know that you
Damn, my FPS dropped tremendously. What the hell happened?
Everyone's gone.
It has to be TikTok Live Studio, because I had TikTok Live Studio up. Oh, I think this is Resident Evil. But I had Live Studio up, and my FPS went down to like 40. Then I opened up OBS on top, and it went back to normal FPS. Okay, it is Resident Evil. They saved that for last, I guess. February.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Okay, that was a good reveal.
Thank you, Capcom.
It looks fine, but I hate how they buried the lead by like teasing us twice and then finally giving it to us.
Lucy James, didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game
Well,
Fest.
that's it
Make sure to
for
visit SummerGameFest.com to see a listing of all
Summer
the
Game
digital
Fest
events this
opening.
weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Game Showcase on
I
Sunday.
think. Oh, I'm gonna
Stay tuned
I'm gonna
online
stream
to
the
see coverage
Xbox
of
Game
many of the
Showcase as
playable
well
games.
because
Summer
I got
Game
Game
Fest
Pass.
Playdays to
So
take
any
place
Game
this
Pass
weekend.
announcements
No way.
on there, I'm
And
very
make sure
excited
to stay
for.
tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around
But
the
I'm
world.
gonna we're gonna talk about
At
this.
some
We're
of the
gonna talk about
independent
this
games we
specifically.
showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
We're gonna talk about the entire thing. All right, boom. It was mid. It was mid. And I think me calling it mid is actually me rounding up. It was disappointing at times. A lot of it was disappointing in my opinion. But like, I'll give it credit. I'm not that much into Resident Evil, but I think that was a good Resident Evil reveal. I don't know anything about Mortal Shell, but I think that Mortal Shell reveal was really good. Like, it started off really good, it ended off really good. In the middle, there were some good reveals. But overall, in general, there was way too much dead air between the big reveals, and there was way too much, like, underwhelming reveals that I can't bring myself to get hype for it. There was some cool stuff, and I think that another problem was some of the best trailers and reveals were games we already knew about, but like we were getting new DLC or new characters reveal or a release date reveal. It's hard to get really hype for something that like we already know it's coming, we just didn't know when it's coming. So like a lot of the Arc Raiders reveal wasn't that hype. Dying Light the Beast reveal wasn't that hype, because like we've seen these games, they were shown off a long time ago. We're just finally getting an announcement of when and where and how. Marvel Cosmic Invasion wasn't that hype because we know about the game, we knew it was coming, but we got 2 new characters, so that was fine, but it wasn't insane. Some of the ones really shot themselves in the foot, and I think the biggest fumble, okay, the 2 biggest fumbles were 007 First Light. I know that they just showed a trailer for First Light at the PlayStation State of Play, but they didn't show anything new for First Light. They didn't show anything new. They didn't even replay the trailer that they already showed at State of Play just to get people excited. They just were like, hey, First Light is coming. Here's Hitman, and here's, what was the other thing? The other IO game. Hitman and Mind's Eye. And, like, the Mind's Eye reveal wasn't even hype. The Hitman reveal wasn't even hype. It's cool that there's, like, a new DLC, new content that looks like it could be fun to play. But how do we get hype for a game that's already been out and they're just kind of finally adding some new content? There should have been something for First Light, and then they should have gone into the Hitman thing. The other biggest fumble had to be Street Fighter 6. We were all anticipating Street Fighter 6, and I don't have a problem with the characters. I think the characters look good, and what they showed of Sagat actually looked really good. He looks cool. I cannot wait for him to actually come out in the game. He looks like he's going to be a fun character. And they've showed gameplay, which is actually insane, so it seems like he's going to come pretty soon. Plus, there was like a small announcement about Capcom Cup 12. I don't know if we already had that announcement, but they did add a little Capcom Cup 12 blurb at the bottom there as well. We were excited for that, and I just hated the fact that they did it with a live-action trailer with, I guess that was like a wrestler or something. I don't know who that guy was, so that I didn't get hyped for that in any way possible, but damn, that was really underwhelming. Street Fighter 6 was really underwhelming. First Light was really underwhelming. In general, majority of the show was really underwhelming, but there were some good stuff. Acts of Blood. That game looks like it's going to be fun. That's the beat 'em up, the one-man crew, and he's like from India or whatever. That looks like it's going to be fun. Reminds me a lot of Midnight Fight Express, and I really liked Midnight Fight Express. That was a really fun game to play. The Wu-Tang game. I'm hyped that we finally got to see the Wu-Tang game. I'm going to enjoy that. That's something I'm going to play. That looks fun. I would love to see more of it, but that was a really good first trailer. The Atomic Heart 2 trailer was actually really good, and I haven't even played the first game, but the second trailer was good. And then the other game, the MMO that came with it, also looked really good. Mouse. I'm excited for Mouse, but I think that they didn't show enough new stuff for Mouse. Like, that was another example of a game we already knew about. They added like a little bit. Troy Baker's going to be the voice of it, but they didn't give us enough new stuff. I do want to play Mouse. It looks like it's going to be fun, so I wish that we gotten a little bit more from that. And other than that, okay, there were like some cool stuff in between. Some cool streamer games, like that one that's the new Among Us, like. I don't remember. It was called like Wolves and Sheep, Acts of something or other. Acts of Defiance, something like that. Something random. That one looks like it could be fun to play. The Capture the Flag game actually didn't look that bad. Was it called First Flag or something like that? That actually looks like it would be fun to play. But it's not like an insane reveal or anything, you know? It was just like, oh, that looks cool. I would wishlist it. I would play it. But nothing insane. So I would say I'm going to give it a mid. I'm going to give it a rating of mid. Could have definitely been better. There were some good reveals, but there were a lot of mid reveals. And in general, I would say it was mid. Death Stranding 2 is Death Stranding 2. That's another one where like I think people are going to enjoy that game and are excited for it, but the reveal that they gave didn't add anything to it. Yeah, Sonic whatever, something or other. That looks like it could be cool, but the reveal for it wasn't crazy. This game looked fine. Mouse was in here. Still excited for Mouse, but yeah, they should have bought it. They should have bought it. I was just looking for more reveals that really got you hype, you know? And I think that not a lot of the reveals got you hype. This was a good trailer. The Atomic Heart trailer was actually hype. Like the music, the pace of it, all the stuff they showed off. Atomic Heart actually looked really good. Atomic Heart 2. And then the game that came with it, the companion game, forgot what it's called. I was worried about this game being like a battle royale, but instead it's an MMO shooter, so the Cube. So I'm wondering what that means, what the gameplay is going to be like. I do think it's cool that they have 2 different games in the same world, different types of gameplay. One is going to be a narrative shooter, one is going to be a MMO shooter. They can play off of each other. I think that's cool. Onimusha, we already knew about. Nothing new. This game, okay, something that caught me off guard, something that made me laugh, was Felt That Boxing. I have no idea if I would like the game, but it was cool to see. Okay, this was the one I was talking about, the new Among Us like. This has potential, specifically as like a streamer game, and like, I don't say streamer game derogatory because in the beginning of the stream, he told us about how like Repo is one of the hottest games out right now. And I think that people are looking for streamer games, you know? People are streaming, so obviously they want these like social games that they can play with friends and have fun in. But what was it called? Killer Inn. Okay, Killer Inn. Looks like it'll be a fun streamer game. This is Arc Raiders. This is the Dune game, which I'm already on, like, I'm already tired of the Dune game, and it's just coming out. This was that one game. The stop motion game actually looked really cute. I have nothing bad to say about this one, actually. Oh, but I do have something bad to say about the Nickelodeon game. Wait. Mafia Old Country. We already knew it was coming, so nothing new from Old Country. I do want to play it, but this trailer didn't get me to want to play it. I think that's the problem I have with a lot of these trailers. None of these trailers made me find a game that I wasn't interested in and say, ooh, now I am interested in it, or like a game I was already interested in, now I'm more interested in. It was just kind of like, it, you know, except for some of the new reveals, the trailers weren't as good as they could be. Now this one, this Nickelodeon game, oh, they did show gameplay? I must have been paying attention to something else. This doesn't look good, though. If I'm being completely honest. I didn't see the Fairly Odd Parents teaser there. But the Nickelodeon game kind of looks like some doo-doo. Life of P Overture, or Lies of P Overture. Whatever the hell this is. Jurassic Evolution. Like, I think that there's a game in here for everyone. I think they had enough variety to where, like, everyone can find something in here that they like, but I don't think there's going to be someone who likes everything in here, you know? And that's a problem. Like, if you're looking for someone to say, oh, I really love this whole stream, that's going to be hard to find. But if you're looking for someone who's like, oh, well, this one thing and this other thing was good, everything else was corny, I agree with that. I'm in a similar boat. The Deadpool VR game actually doesn't look bad. It looks like a pretty good sequel to the original Deadpool game, or the last Deadpool game, but it's VR, so I won't be playing it. And I think that's a problem too with, like, if you have VR, that looks like a fun game to play. If you don't have VR, yeah, you just overlook it. This was Dying Light, right? Yeah. I think I skipped over Mind's Eye? No? Oh, no, that was Dying Light. All that was Dying Light. Mixtape looks meh. But, you know, if you're into those type of games, you'll probably enjoy it. This was the game I'm talking about. Acts of Blood. Yeah, Acts of Blood. I put that one on the list. That one actually does look really good. Scott Pilgrim game actually looks fun. And it's a .emu beat 'em up, so I feel like it's going to be fun. One thing about the Resident Evil reveal is they just were like edging us all night for the Resident Evil reveal. I really wish they would have just given it to us. Not here, because this is just a commercial. They're talking about the sales. But I wish they would have given us the Resident Evil reveal the second time they bought it up. In my opinion, this whole IO Interactive First Light reveal was doo-doo. Garbage. Lego Party looks okay. This one, okay. I'll put this one on my list because this, I think, could be the most slept on. Wild Gate or something like that? Something Gate. This has potential in my opinion. I think the gameplay loop here could interest me. Yeah, it is Wildgate. I need to see more of it, but this looks like it has a lot going for it. Like when they talk about scale, this game actually looks like it has a pretty big scale. Not Lego Party. Wildgate. So like this has spaceship combat. This has shooting, boots on the ground. This has like an extraction shooter type element where you're trying to go on a ship, get something, and bring it back, like a heist type deal. It's online. It's MMO. Like, look at this. This looks like it could be so cool. Like, are you supposed to have somebody piloting your ship, or is the whole team going to pilot the ship until your shields break, and then you got to... This is almost like a pirate type deal, but in space. And the gameplay actually looks like it could be fun. You got team shooting. You got interesting like weaponry. You got space combat. You've got gadgets and gizmos. This has potential. The problem with this is it looks like you're going to need a lot of players, active players, for this game to be good. If it's like bots, that might not be good. Unless it's designed that way. Unless it's like, you know, you can have bots as the shooters and stuff, but you need real people to pilot the ships. Or like if they think about it with bots in mind from development, it could work. But if it's something that you need players in order for all the gameplay elements to be fun, then it's going to definitely require... Yeah, I saw the Resident Evil reveal. They saved it for the end, and I get why, because they didn't have a lot of really strong reveals. So I could see why they saved Resident Evil for the end. But this one here, Wildgate, I think this has potential. This is one that I'm going to put on the list. I'm going to let it cook. It doesn't... I'm not saying that this trailer is amazing, but I am saying it has potential. Just because there's so much going on. There is the shooter, first-person shooter element. There is the space combat element. And then there is like the extraction shooter element of like get in, steal a thing, and get out. That could be cool. The Guacamelee game didn't look too good. Mecha Break. I didn't need another trailer for Mecha Break because I've seen it 100 times. What else? This one slept on too. Infinitesimals. Okay, I got to put this on the list. You know what? As I'm going back over it, there are more good reveals on here than I thought, but they were so few and far between. Like, they were so spaced out that I didn't have time to, like, get really hype and get my momentum build up. There actually are some good games here. But the good games are sandwiched by very, like, underwhelming or mediocre reveals. So that's a problem I have. But Infinitesimals actually looks good. My only problem with it is it's going to be a Epic Games exclusive as far as PC. And, you know, I got Epic Games, but I don't play any of my Epic Games games because Steam is just so much better. Yeah, so we got Epic Games Store, but it is going to be on PlayStation and Xbox. If this game came to Game Pass, I would play it day one. I'll be honest about it. This actually looks like something I would try. I want to try and I want to play. I just don't know if I would commit, you know. All right, and then after Infinitesimals, hold on. I need to actually go back over the Street Fighter reveal because I wasn't paying too much attention. I didn't even hear what Jeff said.
Or leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Now it's time for the next big update of a beloved. So he kind of buried the lead on this one. Do you think this one will take place after 7 and 8? I honestly have no idea. I don't know if they gave us enough of like where it is in the universe or in the overall Resident Evil. And also I played 7, but I didn't play 8. So I don't even really know where the universe is at this point. It does look good. RE9 does look good. That was a good trailer. It had me interested. It looks very cinematic and very good. But my problem is I think that they should have cut out some of the stuff. Like there were a lot of reveals in Summer Games Fest that just weren't that good or they were underwhelming. If they would have cut some of the fat, it would have made the good reveals shine. So like Street Fighter, I did not know that this was Street Fighter until he put on the fit that said Alex. And I'm like, wait a minute. Look, like right here, I had no idea this was Street Fighter. Still don't know this was Street Fighter. And then here, I was like, wait a minute. Street Fighter 6? This is the new DLC reveal? So it's Alex, Sea Viper, Sagat, and what was the chick's name? I don't know the girl. I think this pack was leaked already. I think these characters were already teased. Ingrid. He kind of bugged out for that. But I wish they would have revealed it better, you know? Like, the animated reveal that they did for the last pack was really good. This one wasn't their best reveal. But this little snippet we get of Sagat gameplay, though, this was good. So, boom, they show it off. Then they actually show us the actual character models. Alex, Sea Viper, Ingrid, Sagat. And because they're showing us Sagat gameplay, I gotta assume he's coming soon. Them tiger knees. And oh, they teased the super but didn't show it to us. That's actually hype. Like, the reveal could have been so much better. I don't think they should have went with the live action trailer. The rest of the reveal was actually pretty good. And it's short, though. That's another problem I have. It was really short. Capcom Cup 12 is in Japan, March 2026. $1 million grand prize once again. Street Fighter 6 available now. If you guys want to see me play some Street Fighter 6 Fighters Edition, I did. I uploaded my Elena gameplay video earlier today. It's on YouTube, youtube.com/itsjrattv. And if you're on TikTok, you can just click on the link in my bio. Will take you to my YouTube. All right, but then we got the Capture the Flag game. This looks good. The Capture the Flag game, but it's another one where, you know, who knows if it's going to have enough players to actually last. Splitgate trailer was good. Splitgate trailer was actually good. I'll give them credit. And then we ended on the Resident Evil trailer. So I still would say overall that it's mid. I would say the grade I give for this Summer Game Fest is mid. But going back over it, there were a lot of really good trailers, even for me personally. And I know that depending on what type of games you look forward to, like if you're into horror games, there were a lot of horror games. If you're into Souls-like, there were a lot of Souls-likes. If you're into shooters, there were a lot of shooters. And that was like multiplayer shooters, single-player shooters, extraction shooters, goofy, fun shooters, but also like more serious, grounded shooters. There's Mind's Eye, which I think is a shooter. There's Arc Raiders, which is definitely a cinematic shooter. If you're into fighting games, you didn't get anything except for Felt That Boxing with the puppets and the Street Fighter 6 reveal. So fighting games specifically was kind of disappointing. But all the other aspects, there were a lot of horror games. There were a lot of shooters. There were a lot of Souls-likes. A lot of like DLC and release dates. So I can see different people liking this Summer Game Fest. But for me personally, I'm going to say it's mid. I'm going to keep that grade. If I had to like give it a letter grade, C minus. C minus. If I had to give it out of a 10, 6 out of 10, I'll say. Definitely right in the middle. But after going back over some of these reveals, I'll say it's high middle, you know. Games that I'm looking forward to are Acts of Blood, the Wu-Tang game, Mouse, Atomic Heart 2, Project Century. That was another one that was really good, which is now called Stranger Than Heaven. First Flag, Wildgate, and Infinitesimals. Games that looked interesting, but I probably won't play. Deadpool VR and Mina the Hollower. Lego Voyagers actually looked interesting as well. The one where you play as a 1x1 Lego piece. So it was an interesting stream. It could have been better, but it also could have been worse. So that's why I think it deserved its rating of right in the middle, you know. But that's going to be it for this one. I am going to be streaming on Sunday for the Xbox showcase, but I don't think I'm going to stream on TikTok. I think that's just going to be YouTube. I'm going to upload some stuff. I think I'm going to upload my Street Fighter 6 DLC reaction, and I'm going to upload my reaction to the Wu-Tang game probably. Other than that, though, I don't think I'm going to upload any other reactions. Even though there were some fun games, I don't think everything needs to be uploaded. I'm gonna keep watching like the rest of, because there's the Day of the Devs, there's like the Future Game Show, PC Game Show, the Xbox Showcase on Sunday. I'm gonna keep watching Summer Game Fest over the weekend, but this is gonna be, this one and the Xbox Game Showcase are gonna be the only streams I do. So before we get out of here, boom, do me a favor, hit me with the 3-hit combo. I need you to smash the like button like Ryu, spear the subscribe button like Scorpion, and kick the notification bell like Kazuya. If you're on TikTok, you don't have the fun graphics, so consider coming over to the YouTube and subscribing, because we're on our way to 900 subscribers. But if you don't want to leave TikTok, then make sure you guys follow me over on TikTok, because we're on our way to 900 followers over there as well. But if you're on TikTok, make sure you guys like the stream, share the stream, and check out some of my videos and follow the account. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like the stream as well. But we're about to get up out of here. That's going to be it for today. It was fun. So yeah, shout out to TB Chillin' for pulling up in here. There were a couple more people in and out of here. Shout out to everyone who joined, liked the stream, shared the stream, and all of that. Let me know. Let me know how you guys are feeling about it. I think there were some good reveals, but I think overall it could have been better. So there's that. All right, I'm going to end the stream on TikTok, wrap up on YouTube, and then get up out of here. Peace. Peace out, TikTok. Alrighty then. Okay, live ended. Full replay. Oh shit. Oh cool, wow, it does give me the full replay. Okay, I'm still live on YouTube, so I'm also gonna wrap up here. But apparently it gives you the full replay of your TikTok stream once you're done. You just have to go into a browser and get it. So that's cool. I'm gonna probably wait for the YouTube stream to process and all of that. Let me stop the virtual camera since I don't need it right now. When I'm done with the YouTube stream, I'm gonna let it process, then I'm gonna download that stream and then cut out the parts that I am interested in for uploading, which I think is just going to be the Wu-Tang game and the Street Fighter 6 reveal. The Street Fighter 6 reveal, I have to react to it again because I didn't even realize what it was at the time. So, you know, they kind of messed up my reaction. That's kind of why I'm upset, because I wish they would have kind of hinted more that that's what it was going to be, so I could get ready and I could expect it. But I think even if I'd expected it, the entire live action part of the reveal was just corny, you know? So it was hard for me to get hype until I actually saw that Sagat gameplay. Then I got hype. The Sagat gameplay was definitely hype. The pack looks like it has potential to be really hype, but they kind of just undersold, I think. But yes, that is going to be it for this one, you guys. Make sure you check out my reaction to the new Marvel fighting game, Marvel Tokon, that's on the channel. And make sure you check out my gameplay, Elena in Street Fighter 6 gameplay that dropped today. She's really fun. She's a really cool character. Probably my favorite character from the Year 2 DLC. But now that we have the announcement of the Year 3 DLC, we'll see who my favorite is of that. I'm excited for Sagat. I think every pack so far has had a villain. And Akuma was really fun to play. Bison was a little bit hard. But I think Sagat, he might be really fun. I think so. I'm really looking forward to it. So we'll see. I didn't ask for any of the 4 characters that got revealed. But I said earlier that I don't mind getting 4 characters I don't know about, because Street Fighter 6 has been introducing me to characters that I don't know about, and I appreciate it because they're all designed really well. I'm going to play them all on New Main Alert, and they'll probably be fun. Maybe not all 4 of them, but I think the majority at least will be fun. So that is going to be it for me today, you guys. Like I said, I'll be back on Sunday with the Xbox Game Showcase. Hopefully that's better. I'm just looking for the Xbox Game Showcase some new Game Pass games, because I have Game Pass, so I'm more likely to play Game Pass games than games that I have to pay full price for. And then there's going to be an Outer Worlds 2 showcase after, specifically for that. And I just started playing Outer Worlds 1, so I'm new. I'm just getting into it, but it's actually a really fun game. It's like Fallout in space. So that's going to be it for this one, you guys. It was a fun stream. We're coming up on 3 hours. but I enjoyed it. Even though the stream in general was mid, I did like some of the reveals. And come on, it's new games. I like new games either way. They still have to save, like, Gamescom is coming up, so they got to save some reveals for Gamescom. And then the Game Awards is coming up at the end of the year, so they got to save some reveals for that as well. And that's not even including how, like, the PlayStation State of Play came in and stole 2 of their better reveals. Like, the actual trailer for First Light plus Marvel Tokon were probably 2 of the best reveals we got this week, and those were both at the PlayStation State of Play. So I guess there just isn't enough games to go around, you know? They got to share, and that's part of the problem. But I'm going to get up out of here, you guys. So once again, before I go, boom, hit me with the 3-hit combo. Smash the like button like Ryu. Spear the subscribe button like Scorpion. Kick the notification bell like Kazuya if you want to get notified whenever I go live again. But I will be back on Sunday, and that stream starts a little bit earlier than this one. It's 2 p.m. Eastern time. Why isn't TikTok Live Studio closing? Okay, well, I guess TikTok Live... Okay, it closed. It just took a long time. I think that all of the, like, problems I had with the stream, dropping frames here and there, the video lagging a little bit, all of that was because of TikTok Live Studio. I don't actually like it very much, but I'm going to keep working on it and try to make it better for the next time I try to do a TikTok live stream. But that's going to be it for this one today. I'll see you guys next time in another new one. Peace out.